To you Virgos out here. So you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and then you Virgos also have the Judgment. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. Right? So for you Virgos, right? Let me see. So there's a sense of it. This reading is interesting because the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Judgment speaks to like how you Virgos came into this relationship or this connection that you Virgos may have had with somebody with value, and they didn't take it. They was like, nah, they don't want it, right? They don't want it, right? Um, Either you didn't want it or they didn't want it. And I'll get into it because of the Four of Wands and the Three of Wands, which is one of you or the two of you made a mutual decision. More than likely it was one of you, right? You or the other person that made this decision that they didn't really want to be in a relationship with you. And that was the situation. You Virgos, you were trying to offer a lot of value to them, right? Eight of Cups, which means walking out of or leaving behind old relationships in the past, and or being, or like having an opportunity to be in a relationship with a lot of different people because being desirable. And the Judgment represents this person being like, nah, right? So more than likely it was the other person where they were basically, I'm gonna have to shave again, but they were basically like, nah, they're not really feeling it. Even though the Ten of Pentacles, you were bringing in a lot of value. You Virgos are probably marriage minded. Obviously, you didn't tell them that out right at first, but you were trying to just feel them out, see what's going on, right? And then, not necessarily really against being in a relationship with said person, right? So look at Virgo getting in the mix of things. That's okay. Watch out now. You don't want to talk about Virgos being, anyway, gonna get into that. Anyway. So we brought in a lot of value, and for whatever reason, a person was like, nah. And we were okay with that. We right, the Four of Wands, the Three of Wands, we were okay with that. We said, okay, cool, that's fine. If you respected their decision to say nah, because what's happening is they wanted to go out there and do their own thing. They wanted to go out there and explore. They wanted to find who they could. They wanted to essentially do their own thing, right? They wanted to get the best person that they possibly could, right? And the thing is that the King of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, right, is now about how they thought of it as being a very good idea. They thought of it as being a very good idea, where it was like they thought that they knew what it is that they were doing, right? Which is the King of Swords. They thought they knew what it is that they were doing. They were so intelligent. They had a plan. They knew what they were doing. They just thought that they knew everything. And the Six of Pentacles represents, they thought, and now it's a situation where it's like this. The Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, because what I'm realizing is that these two cards are together, right? I learn on the way. I don't predict these things as far as what card is going to come out. I just read, right? And from my own instincts, my instincts is telling me these two cards need to be linked together, right? It's not linked to the King of Swords. King of Swords is their own. It is in a sense that the King of Swords is their version of them thinking that it was a very good idea to do that. But the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, y'all already know what that means. It means that this person is coming back, but they're using the Six of Pentacles to make it easier on themselves, which means that they will use things that they know that you Virgos would want in order to get you Virgos to be more committed to them, to give them another chance. So be on the lookout. I want you Virgos to be on the lookout for anybody who is basically trying to get you to be attached to them again. You know, go after them one more time. That is offering things that they know that you want. So it could be, I ain't even gonna lie to you. It could be buying stuff for you. It could be romance, if you know what I mean, romantic fun. It could be all of those things. The thing is that the Page of Wands and the Fool card represents, it really depends on what it is that we're going to do. Now, from what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing that for a lot of us, we will choose the Page of Wands, which is dignity. You know, we will choose to say no. And then for some of us Virgos, we will choose the Fool card, which is neutral, either or. Some of you Virgos will decide to say yeah, some of you Virgos will decide to keep that dignity and go no. Because the reason why, right, because the Fool represents throwing caution into the wind and taking risks. So this is why it is that I was saying that it really does depend on the Virgo, because you got to look at it like this, right? It's the catch-22 of, it's the catch-22 of, they had you. They wanted to play the game, right? Why couldn't they see what it is that you Virgos, right? Ten of Pentacles. Why couldn't they see the Ten of Pentacles? Why couldn't they see that it could have been you and them and the offspring, right? Making a family, right? The dog or the jackal, which is a dog, the dog family. Why couldn't they see the way that you were stepping in, the way that you were coming in was benevolent, right? Not malevolent, benevolent with a B. Why couldn't they see that? Right? You brought benefits. No, they wanted to be in the game. So it's like the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, they coming back because they coming around to this problem after living life. And because they thought that, again, King of Swords, they thought saying no or breaking apart from you was the best decision, was a good decision. But they don't really understand on a profound level what it is that they really did. They understand. I'm not going to completely just be like, oh, no, they don't have any kind of faculties. No, they understand, but they really don't understand what it is that they really did on a extremely profound level. They really don't understand, because what's happening here is that what's happening here is the fact that they feel like they have to get you back now. Now, see, here's the catch-22. This is this is what it is that I be saying when I say that it's the pain of a Virgo, right? It's the fact that how is it that you Virgos are going to shake? This is the discomfort of Virgos that people don't get. Very few people get. It's the fact that people are so, and I hope you Virgos don't get upset at me, but I gotta get deep for a moment. It's the fact that Virgos see it for what it is, but a lot of other people are too stupid to really understand what's going on. Because it's the fact that you give yourself to people, right? You care about them. And they so caught up with playing the game, they dub you. They don't realize they dub their husbands, they dub their wives. They don't realize that, right? So because they lack to understand that they dub their husbands or their wives, it's the catch-22 now of their vanity kicks in, right? Their narcissism kicks in. So now they realize the profoundness. Because again, value can only be understood in time, right? They want to see, the thing is this, right? They want to understand your value by not having you there. They don't want to understand your value by having you there the whole time, and you see the value as time go on. They have this mentality of, if I miss you, then I'm supposed to be with you type stuff. Stupid mentality. Because you Virgos will be proverbially heartbroken, right? Because this person didn't have to do it like that. Now, boom, time went by. Now they understand that they want to come back. And they're bringing gifts, whatever the gifts may be. Whether it's physical, non-physical gifts, right? Experiences, trips, romantic fun, going to a couple of parties, labels, right? Now they want to call themselves this and that and the third. Now they want to come in with this. Here's the catch-22 though. You Virgos will have to make a decision. Which decision are you going to make? Are you going to keep your dignity and say, nah, just because based upon principle alone, because it's impure. The love is impure. You are giving them pure love. And when I say pure love, I'm not talking about being weak, wimp, and just letting people walk all over you like a rug. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to the fact that it was real. You really cared about them. And they decided they wanted to play this game of, well, if I miss you, then I care about you. Okay. But now, if you keep your dignity, now it's, remember, you keep your dignity, which means that you can't be bought. Because that's what it is that they're trying to do. They're trying to, well, I came in with all of this. Maybe we'll be cool, right? And then the Fool card right here represents how you as Virgos now, for the lower level Virgos, you'll take it because you see it like a come up. Virgos are with that too. I'm not going to sit up here and sugarcoat it and make it seem like Virgos are perfect. Some of us will take it. Some of us will be like, well, that's a come up for me, so I don't really care. And then some of us will care a little bit more in the sense that we have our own. We're not just going to take people's things upon the wrong principle. We will gain those things based upon the correct principle, right? We're not going to steal it. We're going to create a tarot reading channel and get people to essentially give you cash based upon an honest, above the table trade. You want this tarot reading, then you'll go ahead and you'll pay for it. Why? Because I'm taking the time out of my life to help you. And I'm using myself as an example, but I'm saying it to drive home the point of, we'll do it the honest way. So let's see what it is that some of you, let's see. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles, the Justice, Ace of Wands, Three of Cups, the World card. Wow. Seven of Pentacles, the Justice. Now they understand your importance. But the Justice, they shouldn't have done that. They should have understood that that's the person that they needed. You were the person that they needed to be with. You are the person that they needed to be with. But now, the Ace of Wands, there's problems now. There's an issue now. The Three of Cups and the World card. They're for everybody. And I don't mean to call them a 3 or 4 to be disrespectful. I mean it from a perspective of they're too worried. They're worried. They're caught up with worldly, secular things, worldly things. Getting the best option, trying to get the BBD. Get your mind out of the gutter, people. The bigger, better deal. They're interested in this. This is what the Three of Cups in the World card represents. Their mind hasn't changed. What they want hasn't changed. They haven't developed yet. They don't understand what it truly means. It means, because what will happen is if you Virgos were to get with them, right, even though they may feel a certain kind of way about you, they may cheat. They may, give you problems, cheat on you, do all types of stuff, right? Disrespect you all kind of ways. And then now you Virgos will end up having to leave them anyway. So, because this is where their mind is. Their mind is in trying to be popular, trying to force people to be jealous of them, be envious of them, and stuff like this. And this is something that if you Virgos have been doing your homework, you don't get jealousy. You don't get jealous. You don't feel envy. So, this person really wants things that they really can't have, but they don't really understand that. They want fast worldly possessions, but they don't even know how to achieve it. And they don't even know that they don't have to sell their soul in order to do it. But then they want you as well, but then they've traded these worldly possessions over you. They've traded you for these worldly possessions is what I'm trying to say. So it's kind of stupid on their part. You never trade love for worldly possessions, because the worldly possessions, if you trade love for worldly possessions, that's where the gotcha is. There is no worldly possessions, but they don't have enough common sense to understand that. It's a cold game. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. We're approaching 20,000 very soon. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my video. Also, too, the Linktree link is in the comment section below. Come through and get a personal reading from me. That way I can keep the channel going. You can also get any kind of help that you want, right? Sometimes y'all call me for relationship issues. You call me for career issues. Come through and get the personal reading. I help you out with that. Peace.